so many England fans, so many across the country. The England goalkeeper there fighting back tears. They've worked so hard as a team. So many believe that this was their competition to win, and you can look at the contrast there. The cheers in Madrid on the left-hand side in Spain, in the capital of Spain. They've done it. They've won the World Cup, first time for Spain. And on the right-hand side there, that's Croydon, South London. Those England fans, they know how close they were to winning a World Cup for England for the first time since 1966 when the men did it. Nothing since then. Many were convinced football is coming home. Well, it's not. It's off to Spain. And Madrid fans, look at the delight. Many of them would not have thought this moment was coming. Coming into this tournament, remember, some of their best players, some of the best players in the world, not selected, not going. There was disharmony in the camp, disagreements about coaching and management styles, rifts behind the scenes. We may never know the full details of what exactly was going on, but it was not a happy camp, not a happy place to be. But that all mattered not a jot. The players that were selected have done it. The players on the pitch have done it. Some rising stars as well as the old established ones for Spain. What a moment for women's football in Spain, and what a moment for women's football right around the world. That final had it all. Had a penalty being saved, a great first goal, 13 minutes of injury time, a chance right at the end. And let's see if we can listen in to some of these celebrations live in Madrid. Right, let's try this. Sergi, I have no idea whether you'll be able to hear me above all that, but talk us through what's happening there.
So, well, right now, huge celebration in here, and actually the song that are playing now, it says, what will happen tonight? Tonight it will be a great night. Well, this is, at least for the Spanish fans, a great midday. Actually, I have here with me a couple of them that are just celebrating. You can see them with flags, you can see them with the Spanish jersey celebrating. So, how does it feel to be a World Cup winner?
It's a history. We have seen a historic match, and we are super nervous, super amazing.
Yeah, super happy. It's one of the best feelings. Like when you win the World Cup, it happens one every 4 years, and then you know every 4 years you don't win the World Cup. So it's really important.
And I was talking to you earlier, and you said that the second half felt very long. Why is that?
It has been like 13 minutes, come on, so we were getting nervous, but the point is that Spain has controlled the match, and we are super proud of the girls, super proud. Thank you, girls.
So how are you going to celebrate now?
I don't know, it's Spain, we are going to the beach, or we are going to the pool, and I don't know, it's crazy.
Thank you very much, congratulations. So here, 2 fans out of the 6,000 fans that were in this venue here in Madrid, celebrating with their flags, chanting, cheering. They are extremely happy, I have to say.
Sergi, thank you so much for that. Extraordinary scenes there in Madrid as we see the fans. It's all sinking in now. They've done it. What a moment. What a moment for this Spanish team, and what a moment of celebration for the whole country. Now we are going to speak to our correspondent, Shaima Khalil, who's in Sydney, who's been there through it all and can join us now, I think, with some fans. Shaima, if you can hear me, Shaima, take it away.
What can I say? They're saying it all. Congratulations. How does that feel?
It feels really amazing because, like, we've just won the World Cup against England, who is, like, the hardest to beat. And it's like, we've made it all this way, and now our name, España, is going on that cup.
It is, and they're going to lift it soon. How do you feel?
Oh, so happy! Really happy.
This team has been through so much. There's been so much turmoil within. You know, Alexia Putellas, this big star, only came in for a few minutes. And yet, here they are, world champions.
Yes, finally, we did it! Yeah! Oh,
Did you expect them to get this far?
well, not at the beginning, but yeah, after a few games, yeah, we thought that we could do it, and we did it! We did it!
How do you feel?
Amazing! I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
We were talking before the game, and I know that you were saying that England were hard to beat.
Yeah.
This was it, but you had high hopes for your team. How do you feel now?
I'm actually super emotional, and I'm just so proud. I'm a long way from home. Oh, who knew this would do this? I'm just so proud of women playing the sport in general. My voice is starting to go.
I tell you what, you say you're a long way from home.
Yes.
This very much felt like
I felt like I was at home, and it's brought me and family in Spain together through tech. So thank you, technology. Thank you to all the women. Oh my God, that was amazing. I still can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
I'll leave you to process. Congratulations, you guys.
So much.
Congratulations. The fans are still processing. I think the players are still processing. They are now dancing on the pitch. The fans are cheering. They're dancing, and I think they're going to do this for a while now. You're not going to go to bed, aren't you?
No.
You're going to stay up.
Yeah.
There you go. It's going to be a long night of celebrations for Spanish fans. Heartbreak for England fans, some of whom traveled all the way, couldn't get tickets, and came here to the fan zone. They wanted their team to go all the way. They said that they could. They performed fantastic. They played fantastic football, beautiful football. They just could not get that goal to equalize and bring them back on the game. Right now, Spain are the world champions, women world champions, and a new name is going to be etched on that trophy that they're going to lift shortly.
Shaima, brilliant stuff. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, well worth missing your bedtime if you're a Spanish fan right now. Extraordinary achievement for them. I want to speak now to Mihir Bose, sports journalist and author. Thanks so much for coming on the programme. Of course, congratulations to Spain and England so close.
Well, yes, congratulations to Spain, but England really lost the match in the first half. They allowed the Spanish far too much possession. They retreated into their own penalty area, and the second half they came out with great energy, great spirit. Mind you, they did hit the post, hit the bar in the first half, but in the second half, for all their possession, and they played with great spirit in the second half. There was only one shot which the Spanish goalkeeper took over, and actually, to think about it, the woman of the match, the person of the match, was the England goalkeeper who saved the penalty very well, kept England in the game, and I think one must look at the one hesitates to criticize the England manager who's done so well and taken England so far, but one must look at that first half. The Spanish team, technically in possession more gifted than England, were allowed to dominate with the ball, which I think was a big mistake.
Interesting. And where do you think this leaves England women's football now?
Well, no, I think this takes English football, both the men's and the women's team, much further. I have never seen such coverage of women's football that we've had in this tournament. It was on the front page of the Financial Times, you know, and women's footballers have been highlighted. I think this whole saga, going back to the Euros, have shown where women's football has come, and even in our profession, we've had women commentators and journalists coming up and things like that. And I think there's a lot to be drawn from it, which is very encouraging. Yes, there's sadness. Yes, there's, heartbreak that England didn't go that step further. But I think in these things, you need to, look at Spain, look at Spain's men's team. They took a long time to win the World Cup. And then once they'd done it, they won the Euros first and then the World Cup, they started winning. So I think this moment marks quite a watershed. Disappointing, yes, heartbreak. There will be tears tonight and for some time, and there has to be analysis. But on the whole, I would be very encouraged by where women's football has gone and the recognition it has received from everybody, not just, it is no longer in the ghetto. It has come out of it into the sunshine.
And what about the team itself? Because it can go two ways here, can't it? It could either be, right, they've won the Euros, they've got to the final of the World Cup, they can build here and they can build on all this. Or it's a sense as what happened with the men's game, that golden generation of star players that just never delivered. And then it took a long time to try and rebuild after that. Are we seeing a crop of players here that need to be replaced and won't be replaced and we start again? Or can they build on this terrific performance to get all the way to the final?
I think they can. I think the groundwork has been laid. I think what we mustn't do is indulge. Sometimes we have done that in the past. So this is the golden generation. What did they win? What are the medals they brought back? Where is the gold? I don't think we should go into that self-chastising, which we sometimes can do, and beat ourselves up about it. We should say we've done very well. Yes, we haven't reached the summit of Everest, but, we have reached other summits which are just a bit below Everest, and we can build, obviously, young players are coming up, and, we saw some of them in the World Cup, and I think we can build on the team, and though I've criticised the manager, she's done a magnificent job, and I hope the FA will show faith in her.
And just a bit on Spain, because you did mention them, obviously. You mentioned that England just allowed them too much possession. What was it about Spain that meant that they could get the job done?
Well, I think technically their possession with the ball, the way they passed around, was really like the men's Spanish team have shown in recent decades. Hold the ball, find the right player, move the ball around, and I think they showed technical gifts there, which shows how far Spanish women's football has come. It was not just Route 1 football. It really was, once you overcame the fact that you wanted England to win, it really was quite pleasant to watch.
And we've just had a message from the Prince of Wales saying, although it's the result none of us wanted, Lionesses, you have done yourselves and this nation proud. There's the message. So, although it's the result none of us wanted, Lionesses, you have done yourselves and this nation proud. And Mahir, I suppose that's a message that will be echoed up and down England.
Absolutely, and the enthusiasm it has generated is tremendous. I think what it will do to make sure that the women's game is no longer considered something that you shut away in a cupboard. I think it has come into the light, and that is very important.